1830 is the year where the first religion comes to Samoa, or Christian religion comes to Samoa. Talofa once again, and welcome to Mea-Uli Samoa. I am Mea-Uli, and I am glad to have you all join us this evening. E talofa atu le nei fiafi I woma au me mamae a le Mea-Uli Samoa ila o tau whaatasi mai fo ila tātou whaatala noanga o le tala whaasolpito history. Tasi le afe vautu lau tōru sfuru tausanga tu vai ai ia le Ekalesia La Mosa I Samoa. And 1830 is where our culture starts to change. Wa matailona sui le tātou wanganu. Sui whapewhia. We did not have a written language. E leis tātou ngangana tustusi. O tātou ngangana, o tātou talfasolpito sa tā e le au, or the pea. That's how some legacies were kept. That's how some family traditions and families' tales were passed down generation to generation. But 1834 is the year that Samoan becomes a written language. Under the authority of who? Under the authority of the church. And when I say Samoans are oppressed till this day, that is what I mean. Because our beliefs are not the same, our practices are not the same. What justifies the current situation we're in? What justifies that our way of life was wrong? What justification did they have but a book in their hand that said we had to be like them? Not necessarily like them. You see, that's where we are mistaken. I believe we're mistaken because the culture that they brought us was not theirs. No, not at all. They didn't have a culture of their own. They did not. The culture they gave us was the culture of the Jews, the Israelites. Ole anganu usavatu e papalangi ia itatou. Ole anganu atangata Israelu tangata Yutaya. Ele o se anganu papalangi. Fape fela ona famaile papalangi ia tatou e se le tatou wanganu. Ole ana mafu anga ua mawhai ai ele a onga ale palangi ona o fingofie I o tatou mawhawhau ma tatou talia. Ona ole manao tele. Ole tali whaingo whielena. Because of the materialistic things that we saw, the wealth that we saw with the palangi, we thought that they were better than us. That's why we leave our home and we come to strive for better and look for a better future. But the honest truth is now we're only paying bills. We are only supporting the governments that we serve. And our home is crumbling. That is why I speak, ladies and gentlemen. Because it is this history that we have been blinded to that causes our people to be oppressed. If we keep thinking our culture is the Bible, then we aren't really practicing the Fa Samoa. Our history points us to the Lapita people. Someone brought up earlier that we came from South America and North America. But the influences, the means of travel, they did not have. The means of travel were something that we created from our ancestors, who we learned from our ancestors who came before us by means or by way of Melanesia, Micronesia, and Australasia, and Asia in Taiwan. A lot of people have found evidences that link us there. For example, the DNA of the chickens that we have in the Pacific are found in Peru and Chile. And the yams, or the umala, is also another derivative of South America that we currently have in the South Pacific. Could this be a way of trading back then? Well, we can find out if we do our research. but it has been proven that we do come from Asia by means of Africa. And if you want to disagree, we can discuss it. But stay tuned for our next lives, where we go and talk about the navigation of our people and the knowledge they had before the influence of Christianity. Thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Mea-Uli Mea-Uli. This is Mea-Uli Samoa. Whaftai whatasi mai, o la o tau au au na vai vai o Mea-Uli Mea-Uli. Soifua ma ia manuia.